Well, hey, so I thought I would try this new Nespresso coffee for the Vertuo again. I tried it, I think it was last week. This time I've got some almond milk in here. Yeah, I already had a cup of Costa Rica in here. I finished it, poured some almond milk in. Okay, La Cumplida Refinada. All right, and this says, desiring a perfect cup. Nespresso collaborated on a new approach to fermentation with La Cumplida farmers from Nicaragua to master the process and unlock smooth candied cherry and pomegranate notes. Now, I found the coffee unusual. Last time, I believe I had it with half and half, which is half milk and half cream. That's those little things that you get if you go to a restaurant, those little tiny things of creamer to put in your coffee. And I actually added some banana split syrup to it, some skinny syrup, and it tasted good. It does have a sort of fruity flavor. Well, this says, let's see, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so fruity candied fruits. It's a double espresso. Here's the box, pretty box. And let's see. Okay, here's the capsule. It says La Cumplida. Whoops, it's slippery. Okay. La Cumplida Refinada. Okay, let me get my machine ready. Okay, there we go. Gonna put it, and it says it on here too. And it says, recycle me. Okay. So, I've got it set up here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and run it through one time and stir it on up and taste it. It's kind of a lot of milk. That may be as much milk as it makes coffee. Like the coffee's probably going to stop about there. We'll see. Anyhow, then I'm going to probably run it through a second time. The second time, it's adding a little bit of the coffee flavor, but it's mostly kind of adding hot water. This Vertuo machine does not have a separate way to add more hot water, like to make an Americano by putting hot water in espresso, but some of the other machines, I think Nespresso makes 4 machines that have a separate hot water thing. This one doesn't, but that's okay. I'll just achieve it by pushing the button again. But first, I'm going to taste it. Okay, so a double espresso is 2.7 ounces. A single is 1.35 ounces. Okay, oh, so pretty. Okay. Remember, you want to stir in that crema because that's got the tasty oils. You know, I've got to say, this is an unusual flavor. And I personally, I'm glad I went ahead and bought, a whole sleeve of it. I mean, you can't buy less than a whole sleeve. And I'm glad to have the opportunity to taste such an unusual coffee. I don't want to add more water to this. I kind of like it like this. You know what? I could actually see developing a taste for this. you know, the milk dulls down some of the flavor notes. It will do that with any coffee. If you make some coffee and it's too bitter or acidy when it's black, add some milk. That'll dull down some of those extreme flavors that you might not care for. Well, anyway, this is pretty good. So this is about half milk, half coffee, and that was almond milk, 30 calories a cup. I think it's actually unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Whatever. But this is pretty good. You know, if you like to sort of have little taste adventures and you haven't ordered this yet, you might want to do that because it's very interesting. Oh, hey, Roger. Hey, Lori. Good morning. So, you know, something I was just thinking, I know that Lori has been working on her health and on taking off weight, and, you know, I'm always working on my health, and sometimes a way to take your mind off of foods that you'd want to be having is to try a taste adventure with something like an interesting coffee. You know? This is so different that when I drink it, I think, you know, what is it that I'm tasting? I mean, they said candied cherries and pomegranates. Is that what I taste? I don't know, but it tastes different than, you know, the usual coffees that I have. So it's really fun. It takes up some time. It takes my mind off of, you know, maybe eating things I don't need to be eating at this time. But that's just a thought. That might be helpful. Got a nice candle burning this morning. Nutmeg, pumpkin, and clove. I like that. And a good cup of coffee and good company. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later.